in the top right, we have our blue Protoss getting his second game of the day, his Turner. This is weird. It's weird not having Dewalt here, because in the top middle, 12 o'clock, our red Protoss, the new king, the OG king as well, the red Protoss, Azhi Dahaki.
I think there's a pretty popular phrase between most languages, and that is "Return of the King," and that's what we're seeing right now.
Wait, what? Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I thought you were saying Ozzy's name was a popular phrase. A bunch of languages, and that's what it is. Like, what are you saying to me? Anyway, so we got two fresh Protoss, and we know that Ozzy, much like Dewalt, can macro it out like a beast, even out macro Dewalt at times. Actually, the entire game, just about, if not the entire game. And we saw Turner, he put up a pretty good fight, but it seemed like there was some tightening up that needed to be done. So from Turner's side of things, I kind of like how he's going for a wall. It'll allow him to tech if he would like. He definitely plays his own brand of StarCraft to his benefit or dismay. And then on Ozzy's side of things, I mean, I could see him just doing the same thing, power up on one Nexus and then double down on a couple more once you get a pretty dang big army, then go push to win.
Usually if you're gonna go forward gateways like this, the idea would be you're looking to apply some pressure. I don't know what the purpose of the forge is. If you put a cannon behind the gateway, it doesn't reach past what a dragoon would hit. So I'm not sure what the purpose of the cannons would be. I mean, if he's looking to wall up and tech, I think that's a little that kind of style I feel like won't work in 1v1. It's sort of too obvious, I would say. And sort of gives Azhi pretty much, free will to do whatever he wants to, right? He's not gonna go punished. He doesn't really have to worry about anything, right? Until the drop comes, which he'll be well prepared for, so.
Yeah, I mean, they're right next to each other, so the amount, of mystery of where the drop is most likely going to come from isn't really there either, because it's probably just going to come from the very top of the map. And if Turner does wait to send it out, then it's going to be, there's a Nexus, by the way. If he does send it out all the way around, then it's just going to be delayed, and that gives Ozzy even more time to defend against it. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure what this build is supposed to execute, but I think what he's expecting it to work, I think that would work in a 3v3 setting, in a 1v1 setting where there's only one person to focus on you. I don't really think it's ever applicable in a way, so.
He's keeping the probe alive, so that's really good. So he's constant tabs on what Ozzy's up to, but he's already got his first cannon down. I'm sure there's going to be many more. His second Nexus, or I guess I should say third Nexus, but interesting. More gateways for Turner, but at least he's trying to do something weird. That's kind of what I was suggesting before. Like, if you're going to go up against these guys who streaming and being a pro player, essentially their jobs, you got to bring something weird to try to dictate the game. You saw Ozzy walk up to those gateways and that cannon and then just turn around. So that's one way to kind of gain a little bit of control. There's definitely not map control, but have a little bit more nuance to your build than just letting them see everything. Templar Archives is coming up. And then back on Ozzy's side, everything's just par for course. I think he's getting his own robotics facility. I think last time it looked like he was going to go for fast observers. He had a fast observatory. And I think it might be something he does this time, regardless of how quick he had it last time. I think it was, obviously, you want it to go along with your push. This is interesting too. I don't know if it's worth it to leave this probe over here. It's not the most efficient thing, but I guess if they try to be extremely sneaky, then you'll be ready for it. So the cannon, and it is an observer. I bet you it's 2 DTs. If it's going to be that, see, and Ozzy's already pulling units up to his core. He knows something's going to be off. It might even be 4 DTs. 2 at the front and then 2 at his main. Yeah, the problem is he doesn't have any. He's got 1 cannon finishing, but that's it. And Ozzy's gonna be able to jump on top of that and start killing his probes. So it's pretty dangerous. That's all. It's pretty dangerous for Turner right now. Turner didn't react to it really at all, and this is what I was afraid of. He's bringing his DTs back. I think it's this. He's bringing his DTs back, so he'll clear it, but he's still gonna lose some probes, and it's just giving Ozzy time. Like, this is just, this is doing way more damage than even I thought it was gonna do. 5 probe kills on just the 1 Zealot. That's not even half of them. All right, so is it gonna be 8 DTs then? No, he's got to be picking up these. Holy cow, it might be 8 DTs.
Walt, thank you for the raid.
Oh, dude, Dewalt, thanks, man. We almost had a rematch for you and Ozzy. It ended up being super weird, but thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You're such a trooper for staying up so late to hang out with us. And I mean, obviously we're gonna make it worth your while, but
yeah, thank you so much, Dewalt, for sticking around that long.
Yeah, you're the man, dude. Okay, so he has to get. Nope, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's gonna try to target these down, but. What did Ozzy do? He freaking got a really fast observer, kind of like I might have guessed, and yeah, damn, you got obs. It was a good try. It was a good try. I like it.